Well, hey guys, good morning. Big A coming to you live from the station camp Greenway. And I want to tell you something. It's a frosty gentleman out here this morning. I know you guys up north have been getting frost since mid-June, but we don't get it here until the end of October. Man, I hope y'all have had a great weekend. If the Tennessee Vols has had one more quarter, we would have won that ball game. Y'all know that's a lie. Hey, I hope y'all had a great weekend. I want to talk to you about your word. Is your word important? Does it mean anything? Does it have any value? Are you a person of character and integrity? And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about one of my pet peeves. Excuse me. This frost has got me all clogged up this morning. Hey, being on time. Oh, I'm going to touch a nerve with some people this morning. I want to tell you something. I can't stand for somebody to tell me they're going to be somewhere and not show up. Now, I want to tell you, I'll raise my hand. I'll be the first to admit everybody occasionally is late. I was late to a meeting the other day, and I said, hey, sorry I'm late. I got a great excuse. They said, what is it? I said, I didn't leave early enough. I didn't get up in time to get here. Listen, guys, your word is important. My granddaughter last night asked me if I'd pick her up early this morning to take her to school. Had an early activity. I said, I'd be happy to. Well, I feel like my grandkids know I'm an early riser and they don't have to worry about me being there on time. But are you that person that everybody is scared to death to say you're going to be somewhere and you're not going to be there? There's this anxiety that starts building. They're looking at their watch. They're pacing back and forth. Or what about when you tell your spouse, I'm going to be home at 5:30 for dinner? She knows good and well, or he knows good and well, your hind end's not going to get home till 6 or 6:15. Well, you're doing an injustice to your spouse. They've been preparing dinner, getting ready, and you come dragging in at 6:15. You're supposed to be there at 5:30, and you don't even bother to call them. That drives me insane. If you're going to be late, you got a cell phone. Text them, call them, let them know. But more importantly, let's build a habit of being there on time. I mean, like, if you can habitually be late, you can habitually be on time. I don't get it. I'll just be honest with you. I don't get it. Is it the lack of preparation? Is it you don't care? It's not important? What you're saying is my time is more important than yours. And you've screwed up everything for everybody else. I'm going to get on to you this morning. I'm just going to be honest with you. When you're late 15, 20 minutes because you had to stop and get a grande latte at Starbucks, what you're saying is your selfish desires are more important than you to get to the office on time for that meeting. Then when you get to the meeting, everybody else has got to stop and catch you up and tell you what you've got to do in order for that company to be productive, or your own company for that matter. Listen, I want you to be on time or even early. If you're on time, you're late. You know what I'm saying? There was a famous football coach that used to say that very word. If you're on time, you're late. Why can't you start the night before? Why can't you make the lunches the night before? Get the clothes out the night before. Get your keys laid out, your billfold, your iPad, your briefcase, whatever it is. Get ready for the following day rather than getting up, you're not awake, you have to sit around, you know what I'm saying? That is ridiculous. You need to get up, get prepared, and get there on time because other people's time is valuable. And you say, well, Big A, I don't feel that way in my heart. No, but your actions are demonstrating that you are more important than your word. This goes on and on and on in many areas of our life. I just happen to be talking to, you know what's going to happen? I'm going to be late to something someday. Today, I'm going to be late and we'll have to apologize to somebody. We're all late periodically. You can't help it. Traffic, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, it's going to cause you an accident, going to cause you to be late. But if you're late over and over and over, nobody can count on you. You're doing an injustice to your work. You're doing an injustice to your family. Put a stake in the ground today and say, Big A, that used to be me, but I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm going to raise my hand in a proclamation today, and I'm going to say from now on today, I'm going to prepare earlier. I'm going to get my kids ready earlier. I'm going to get in the car. What about a little bit of margin? Isn't that nice in your life when you get there a little bit early, you can have a cup of coffee, have a conversation with somebody that maybe you haven't seen in a while? if you can habitually be late, you can habitually be on time. It's a habit. It's not your personality trait. People say, that's just the way I am. Well, nobody likes it, and you need to get over it. So I want to tell you right now, start respecting other people and get places on time. You can do it. Charles Duhigg wrote a great book called The Power of Habit. And if you are perpetually late, order that book today. Get that book. Start getting your hind end there on time and respecting other people. I promise you it will pay dividends that are huge. Because every night you got to start apologizing. You got to start making excuses. That gets into a whole nother area. You know, you start blaming it on things that may or may not be true. I don't know. Now we got a whole different issue that we've got to develop and deal with on an ongoing basis. And I want you guys not to have to do that. It just sets the tone. It sets the mood for a much smoother transition into your night or in the mornings. You get that kid in the car and you're late and you got to apologize instead of talking about what their day is going to be like. I'm just telling you, your life will be better if you're on time. So get up, get prepared, get there on time. I'm Big A, coming to you live from a frosty Station Camp Greenway. Have a great day. We'll see y'all.